What up everybody, iOS 12 Developer Beta 2 has been released, and here in this video I'm gonna tell you everything what you need to know about it. The size of the second developer beta was about 500 megabytes, of course depending on the device you are using, and also let's take a look at the storage before and after the update. This here is the first beta and the available storage is 1.1 gigabytes, and take a look at this, you can see that 4.1 gigabytes is now available, which is kind of a bump, like 3 gigabytes after updating just the second developer beta is definitely a great success, and we got tons of storage back. Just in case you would be interested in the version number, it's 16A5308E, but I'm not sure if anybody cares about this anymore. So I would sum up this entire update just like this. The iPhone running the iOS 12 second beta is gonna be quicker because it's a new beta and it's a little bit more stable, and also you have many new things more visible and you can see it better now. I'm gonna explain it later in the video, but if you are new here on the channel, you should begin with clicking the red subscribe button, and that means that you will always be updated when there will be new developer beta for iOS, as well as new version available for everybody or anything you would be interested for your iPhone or iPad. The first thing that is made to look bolder is the X next to the notification. When you receive it on the home screen, you can see that it looks a lot more distinguishable and it should be easier to see, and this also applies to the notification that you slide down from the top. For example, when you get a text message, you get this bubble at the top, you can slide it down in order to reply to that message, and the X next to it will also be bolder. This location or privacy arrow at the top you can see next to the 100% has also been made to look a little bit more fatter or bolder. I'm not sure why Apple decided to make everything stand out more, but this is how it is in the second beta, and this arrow is also part of this. When you swipe down on the home screen in order to access the spotlight search, you can see that we got this new arrow, which is also being made for you in order for you to actually have it easier. You can see that it is like a shortcut that will get you to the app. As you can see right now, it is these recent photos, but whatever I would search for, the arrow would always be next to it. Apps like Instagram on the iPad are no longer those from the iPhone 4S. I mean, here on the iPad, when you download an app which is not optimized for the iPad, you get one from the iPhone, and until now in the iOS 11 it was the one from the iPhone 4S in order for the screen to be actually looking better, but in the iOS 12 second beta you get the app from the iPhone 6 or any 4.7-inch device. As we were talking about the iPads, on the iOS 12 second beta you get this grabber at the top in order to access the control center. This iPad is not running the second beta of the iOS 12, so you cannot see it here, but it's basically a little grabber that you can pull on and the control center will basically show up. You can find some new splash screens in the second beta of iOS 12 as well. For example, when you open up the voice memos for the very first time, you can see that this is this new screen. For example, there are a couple of available as well. You can see in my photos for the screen time, for content and privacy, and also for the app limits. When I'm already inside the gallery, if I open up any picture and click on the share icon, you're gonna be able to see that these icons at the bottom, for example, create new watch face, look completely different, and it looks real, to be honest. Now it looks like a real Apple Watch. Now, it was completely misleading before. I mean, not really big change, but this is one of the things that makes it look more distinguishable, it makes it look better, and it makes it more contrasty and stand out. So that's what I like about it. Also, aside to contact, I can see right away that it looks different. It's not something what I'm used to already, but nothing more. I think also the copy one was changed. I'm not sure about that, but I think it was changed as well. And lastly, let's talk about some of the new bugs or some of the new issues that came with the second beta of the iOS 12. For example, if your device is running the iOS 10.2 or earlier, you are not able to update to the second beta of this version through iTunes. It is basically not supported. Of course, you can work around it. You can, for example, update to the latest official update and then go to the developer beta of the iOS 12. It works, but you cannot go there right away. Some of the issues also include, for example, that some newly created calendar events might be unavailable to VoiceOver for some reason. It's not really apparent, but these are the things that should be resolved in the next version or in the next beta. When it comes to some third-party apps, for example, Netflix might unexpectedly shut down, or Twitter might display a blank login screen. These are the things that are happening in the second beta and are still not resolved yet. We also have some resolved issues from the previous beta which got resolved in the second beta. For example, time zones were not functioning properly and it did not update by itself. Now it should be working. And also vibration alerts on the iPhone 6s and iPhone 6s Plus were too loud for some reason in the previous beta. Now it should be all working correctly, because right now I'm also using the iPhone 6s and I haven't noticed that personally, but many people were complaining about it, so hopefully it's gonna be gone. But yeah, this would be everything what I wanted to say in this video, all of the things I found important in the second beta of iOS 12. I really hope you found this video informative and helpful, and if you did, just like all the time, leave a like to let me know that you liked it. I really appreciate it, and I would also appreciate a subscribe, because that really helps the channel out and it also makes you updated when there will be new things going on. But again, thanks a lot for watching and see you in the next video. Peace out, guys.